Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Got another Power Rangers Super Megaforce review for you today. This is the Super Mega Saber, and it's more like a dagger. It's kind of really tiny. So it's sort of in this little basic packaging here. It comes with a blue Super Megaforce Ranger key, which if you have the Deluxe Super Mega Saber, then you have the same exact key. So we now have a duplicate of it. And you just insert the key and you press the little special sound and that's it. So this thing, the Deluxe Super Mega Saber has already been out, and I'll just briefly show you that. I'll show you a more detailed comparison later, but you get the idea right here that of the size difference there. You know, you can definitely see the size difference. This tiny thing is more of like a little dagger. And whereas this one, being Deluxe, you push the button, this thing pops out, you put the key in there, lights and sounds, everything. This just has some sounds. Excuse me. But I wouldn't call it, well, it's not Deluxe, it doesn't call it Deluxe, but so if you really want something like really nice, you get the Deluxe one. This is kind of the cheap one. So I'll open it up and we'll take a detailed look at it, but it shows you the saber there and the blaster as well. So I'll show you a comparison with that as well. And then all the little Ranger key packs, which I don't have yet, but I will hopefully get those soon, and I'll do a review of those when they arrive. But there it is, there's a Super Mega Saber. I didn't really want to get this because I already have the superior, I have the Deluxe Super Mega Saber, which is awesome. I already have the Blue Ranger key. I really didn't want to get it, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy this because I want to review everything from Super Megaforce. I'm going to review it for you guys. So even though this thing probably is going to be very disappointing, I'm still going to review it just for you. So enjoy this review. Alright, so I've opened up the Super Mega Blaster here, or not the blaster, sorry, the Saber. Getting everything mixed up tonight. So Super Mega Saber, here it is, and I just wanted to kind of do this little shot of the thing with the package there, but let's move that out of the way and get right to it. First up, the Ranger key. So this is the Ranger key that it comes with. Like I said, it is a repeat of one that we already have, if you have the Deluxe Super Mega Saber, which I do. But there's that. And yeah, so if you want to compare, I mean, I'll show you, it's the exact same thing. Here on the left, right here, is the one from the Deluxe Super Mega Saber. So same thing on the back, everything is the same, it's all the same. So there's that, but just for, you know, completion's sake, I do want to show you the sound it makes in the Legendary Morpher, and then real quick the scanning it in the little app. So real quick, let's do this. Alright, Super Megaforce Blue. Do it again. And it says Super Mega Jets. It says Super Mega Jets, which is the name of the Blue Ranger's Zord. So there's that in the Legendary Morpher. And then we have the actual key scanner app. So I'll get this right here. Alright, Ranger key mode, scan Ranger key. Alright, and come on, let's scan. Bam. So here's what the blue Super Megaforce key does.
It's morphin' time!
There I am. And I am now morphed into the Blue Ranger.
Super Megaforce Blue!
There you have it, Super Megaforce Blue. Do I have to battle? I wanted to skip the battle. Alright, I skipped it. And Summon Key Collection. There's the Blue Ranger key right there, as you can see with the picture. So, there's that. There's my current Ranger key collection right there. Yeah. So anyways, that is that. Here's the key again, as you can see. So, nothing too different, or, I mean, it's the same as the other Blue Ranger key. But now for the main little feature here, the Super Mega Saber. So, this thing, I'll just come right out and say it. There's no reason to buy this, honestly. There's no reason to buy this. And I say that only because they actually released the Deluxe one. I mean, if they didn't release the Deluxe, then yeah, I would say get something at least, but this thing just does not compare to this. And I'll show you more detailed comparison in just a second, but here it is right here. So you have kind of all the blue outline paint, silver there. There's no symbol on there, which is kind of odd. I would have expected that. At least on the blaster, wherever I put that, that has the symbol on there, but this one, they just put lines for whatever reason. It's kind of weird. And yeah, so this does extend. So you do have that at least. Forgot to extend that. So there's that little size comparison there. Or well, not comparison, but get an idea of what it is. So my hand as an adult doesn't really, like, barely kind of fits in there. I'm sure it'll fit better for kids, but there's that. So I'll do some more size comparisons and a more detailed look comparison with the Deluxe Saber later on in this review. But for this, there's a button right there, so I can push that and it'll play, I believe, 3 different sounds randomly. So let's try and get all those sounds. There's that. That. And that one. So they're all kind of similar sounds, but just kind of like one is slightly higher in pitch and one, you know, so it's all just slightly different. So I think those are all 3. And so of course it's all random. You can hold it down, it's not going to do anything, that's pretty much all it does. So with this, the other thing that you can do, so there's nothing that flips out, you can't push the button, nothing pops up, you just stick the key right in there. Any key will work. So we'll take the blue one that it comes with, and then put this in and it should make a sound. So there's the sound. You push the button here and then it makes a special sound. So there's that. So it only plays that sound now, no matter how many times you do that. And then when you take it out, it plays a sound. So there you have it. So that's all it does. So no on-off switch, just like the Deluxe Super Mega Blaster. No on-off switch or anything. It's just push the button and play sounds. So you do have the little thing that can close if you want. And I mean, yeah, it is tiny and looks odd like this, but when you have it extended, I think it looks weird having the holes there. I think that's just, I mean, it's nice to have it longer, sure, but because this thing is already tiny, honestly, I think that kind of looks better. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have the bigger sword, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird with these holes there like that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, not too much really said about this product. It's meant to be just kind of one of the basic toy items. I can't complain too much, like in terms of the, you know, if I can't complain and say, why didn't they put the little button, have things pop up and lights and all that, because they did. It's just a different toy. Versus this guy, I complained a lot because they don't have a different blaster. They only have this one, and so this one kind of sucks. But if you did want to see just both of them together like that, there you go. So you'll just get an idea there. Yeah, so now I will show you what this thing looks like compared to the Deluxe Super Mega Saber. Alright, here I am in front of the camera in my basement. I got the nice, if you've seen my other reviews, we had a white wall. Now we've painted the house different colors, so now there's a different colored background. It's a whole fancy, ooh. But here it is. Here's the Super Mega Saber. So I just wanted to show you what this looks like in hand right here. So there's that. And then just a comparison with the Deluxe one. And I'll grab the little blaster real quick. Forgot to grab that right here. But here's the big saber. So as you can see, this looks much more like a saber. This looks pretty awesome. This thing, not so much. It's like a little dagger. I could almost hold it like this and, I don't know, do whatever. But if I've got the blaster and the saber here, so I can kind of do this little thing. And it looks really lame because these things are really tiny and cheap looking, and yeah, it doesn't look as good. But if I were to hold that thought, I keep forgetting to grab stuff. So if I were to take the Deluxe one, and this is the Gokai gun, so there's no bigger one for Super Megaforce, but I have the Gokai gun from Gokaiger. So this looks pretty awesome. So this is actually a great combo. Get the Gokai gun from Gokaiger and the Deluxe Super Mega Saber from Super Megaforce. This is a great combo. These guys, not so much. But as you'll see, just for more of a size comparison, yeah, I mean, this thing is basically the size of the blade part of the Deluxe Super Mega Saber, as you can see. And so, of course, this one has all the pop-up stuff and all the fancy things. So, personally, you know, like I said with the blaster, If you want any kind of the blaster, you kind of have to get this, so there's a little bit of incentive to buy this, even though it kind of sucks. But this one, really there's no reason to buy this. You know, even if you're like, yeah, I don't want to spend too much money or whatever, I don't think this one is that much more expensive. Can't remember exact prices, and honestly, it's worth it. This thing is just cheap. It just looks kind of odd. It's very tiny. It's no fun. This guy, though, is great. You get the same Ranger key with both, but this one is much better. You have lights and everything, too, so it's so much cooler. So there's your little comparison of the two right there. So, whoosh. So there you have it. That is the Super Mega Saber. So if you guys have any questions or anything, please post them in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them for you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Got lots more Super Mega Force reviews on the way, so stay tuned for that. I'll buy all the Ranger key packs, all that fun stuff. Got a bunch of Mega Force reviews too, still pending. 4-inch figures and other fun little things like that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Whoosh.